Let's get started with my favorite go-to makeup look at the moment. I know you're gonna love this and you are not gonna believe how easy it is to create these eyes. Don't forget, I'm on several different social media platforms. All the handles are in my description below. There's a bit of everything. There's an online publication if you like to read, covering every topic you can think of. There's another YouTube channel focusing on starting a YouTube channel, growth mindset. There's also Instagram and TikTok, so much going on to take your pick. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Let's get started. So this seems to be a look that I'm doing quite a lot lately, and it's my go-to look currently. It changes all the time, but currently this is it. So I've got a hairband. I'm gonna tie my hair back because it's really annoying me. So let me just do that. Okay, skincare is already on. I'm gonna go straight in with my primer. I'm using my Milk Hydro Grip primer just a little bit. Just smoothing this all over. Skin is nice and tacky. Got my Sigma F85 brush. Got my NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in Barcelona. And I'm just gonna swirl this all over my skin. You can put on however much you want, but I like a nice flawless finish with this. Okay, let's get some concealer on. I've got my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just gonna put a bit on my eyelids. This look is just, I kind of was just messing around with different makeup and I wanted something different, and then I put this together and I really, really loved it. So I'm just setting that with powder and then dusting it off. So now my eyelids are kind of like prepped and primed, ready to do whatever eye look I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and apply some concealer on my under eyes. And just here, I just want a bit of a lift. Now it is really important that once you've blended in your concealer that you go over with a little bit of foundation, because otherwise it's just going to look like really white on the under eye area, and it really does show up in certain lights. You want to make sure there's still a veil of foundation on top of that. It's almost kind of sealing it too. Okay, let's now set this. Just using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD powder. I really kind of set the whole face because I don't like it, you know, when foundation comes off. I want it to all stay put all day. I dust the excess off with my Hourglass brush. And then I use the smaller Real Techniques setting brush to take the under eye area off. Okay, so now I want to very quickly do my brows, and I'm really excited for you to see like the eyes that I do, because it's something that I feel like is just a really pretty look without being too pretty, like not pink or anything. This is my SURRATT Expressionist, I can never say that right, Expressionist brow pomade in deep brown, and this is just kind of like gonna add a bit of kind of depth to my brows and also cover any grays that I have there, which there seem to be a few popping out recently. It also just kind of like thickens them a bit, so you know you don't have to apply as much pencil. I mean with me you're always going to have to apply pencil because they're just so sparse. But I'm going to let that dry a little bit. I don't like to go straight in with my pencil. I'm going to let that dry. In the meantime, I'm going to just bronze my face a bit. So I'm using my Hourglass veil brush and my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores bronzer in Beach, and I am just going to kind of like sculpt my face a little. I've been seeing like some stories from you guys on Instagram where you basically take a video of my video when you're watching it and then you're uploading it, and it's so cute. I'm reposting them all, so keep posting, guys. I love seeing your videos, and it honestly just makes me kind of like want to create more content for you guys. Someone even put a video, not a video, a Instagram story the other day, and she had like a coffee, and then she was videoing me on the TV screen because she was watching, and then she videoed the coffee, and she was like, Nina loves coffee too. And it was so cute because I do love coffee. I'm always having my coffee. But yeah, it was really cute. And also, I tell you what would really help. Well, it would help me when it comes to thinking of new videos and what to keep and what not to keep in my whole kind of process of filming is when you do put these stories up on Instagram and you film the video, I would love to know, like a little caption from you on the screen, just something to say what you love, what you actually really do like about the video, because then that way I know to keep that stuff in. Like maybe it's a certain way of teaching, maybe it's how I go into such detail, or you know, whatever it is, it'll just be good for me to know so that I don't kind of take that out going forward. Okay, I'm going to use my Anastasia brow pen in soft brown, and I'm just going to draw some hair strokes really light. Now I'm going to go in with my Victoria Beckham Baby Blade in medium brown, and I am just going to kind of like fill in the areas that are super sparse so that I, you know, need a bit of kind of bulk color there. Okay, so now comes the exciting part. First, I'm going to very quickly put some of this dual lip maximizer on. I like to let that kind of just sit. Now what I want to do is get my SURRATT Souffle eyeshadow. These things are absolutely amazing. You have to get them because honestly they are so good. It's like they're never ending. They don't ever finish. There's so much of it in there, and when you go into it and get it, you're like, okay, I've got the product on my finger, but it doesn't look like anything's actually come off or out of the pot, but you've still got the pigment on your finger. It's really weird. It's like this bouncy sponge souffle kind of eyeshadow, and there are so many different colors and they are absolutely amazing. Definitely my favorite cream eyeshadows. I absolutely love them. So I'm going to go into this one, and this one is not even going to bother saying this because it's just not going to come out right, but I'm going to just, it's just, and it feels so good. It's like, you know that kind of putty when you were a kid, that I don't know what you call it, the play putty stuff. That's what it feels like. But anyway, this is like a really nice peachy color. And I just basically pat this onto the, and it almost gives this like, it's not glitter, but it's like this healthy sheen to the lid. And it just looks so good. And I just pat it on. And it's very cooling when you put it on. There, and I put that on the whole lid up to the kind of socket area, but not necessarily above. And if you've got hooded eyes, you can go above the socket area. Like I usually go above the socket area near the end of the eye because that's where I feel like I'm a little bit more hooded. It's such a nice color. It's just like this healthy peachy color. You know when you want eyeshadow but you also don't want it to look like, wow, she's actually gone and put eyeshadow on today. You know when you feel like sometimes eyeshadow just can sound a bit much to you, you know, where it just sounds a bit kind of like, okay, it's really unnecessary. Do you know what I mean? When it's like just not that kind of look today. So this is that kind of eyeshadow where you can kind of like apply it and it doesn't look OTT. It is absolutely divine close up. It looks so good. So anyway, once I've done that, then I use my Doll 10 Infinite Color Eye Crayon in Confidence, and I've got my Charlotte Tilbury Eye Smudger brush, and what I do is I take this just really close to my lash line. So can you see it's quite a thick line there, but I haven't flicked it out or anything. And then as I go towards the inner part of the eye, I go thinner and thinner. It doesn't have to be neat, guys, because we're going to smudge it, right? So there you go. That's what it looks like. Then we're going to go in with this pencil. With this brush. Remember, you don't ever apply product to the brush when you're doing something like this. You just go in with a clean brush. And now what I'm doing is I'm just flicking inwards. And then when you get to the end, you can flick inwards again. And then when you want to create your flick, you create your flick by flicking outwards. You don't actually have to draw the flick. I absolutely love this look. So you don't even, you know, everyone worries about how to do like a flick. Like, honestly, you don't even need to draw it. You just literally drag it outwards. How quick and easy was that? It's so nice. Okay, thick line at the end of the lash line here. Don't go past the lash line. You want to stay within that whole area. and then make the line thinner as you go towards the inner part of the eye. It doesn't have to be neat. Start flicking inwards, like down towards the eye, and then make sure it's looking the same as the other side, and then you start flicking upwards and outwards to create your flick. Make sure you're going in the same direction. Use your finger if you need to. There you go. How easy is that? Now, I'm just gonna take off whatever's on this brush on a tissue. Now I'm gonna go with the Doll 10 pencil in Caramel Latte, and I'm now gonna apply this into my lower lashes on the lower lash line, but only 3/4 of the way in from the end of the lash line. And then we're just gonna smudge. We're gonna go back and forth with this pencil. Probably the easiest eye look I think you guys are gonna do. It's so easy. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. So with this look, I don't wanna go for like thick chunky lashes. So I'm gonna go with my Dual Show Iconic Over Curl Mascara. And this is just gonna give me a really nice natural lash. It's just really lash enhancing. Like there's no clumpiness with this mascara. It's so good for an everyday kind of look. Okay, so I'm going to apply some lipstick, and I'm just using my lip pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. I want a really light natural lip with this. I just think everything looks quite nice and natural with this whole look. So I'm going to use my Pillow Talk lipstick. I only put a little bit on. And then a little bit of blush. I'm going to use my Benefit blush in Butterfly. And this is my Sigma F12 brush. This pigment is a lot. So you want to go on the back of your hand first to take the excess off. And I like this blush because it's like this terracotta, it's just like this burnt orange color. And I feel like it's quite warming on the face. Like it's just a really pretty blush. See what I mean? Nice, right? That is basically my look, guys. This is my go-to favorite look at the moment. I absolutely love it. I'm telling you, you need to get this and those Doll 10 pencils. Doll 10. I swear I'm getting worse and worse, right? I swear if we look at my videos, it's just getting worse and worse. That's not good. I think I'm just trying to, I talk too much, right? Not too much, I talk a lot. I don't think it's too much at all, because if I didn't, then this channel just would not be educational, right? All of those people saying, oh my God, it would be great if you didn't talk so much. No, it wouldn't actually, because it wouldn't be educational. It would be like every other beauty YouTube video out there. So the fact that I talk so much on these videos is why it does so well, because it's educational. It's explaining everything as we go along, because this whole channel is about explaining things. It's about people understanding no matter what level you're on, no matter what kind of experience you have with makeup. So yeah, anyway, that went into a whole different path there. But anyway, what I really wanted to say was you really need to get this, and you really need to get the Doll 10 pencils, because they are really good and super easy to blend. You've seen it yourself, and I absolutely love this look. If you put a pair of lashes on with this, I think it would look even better, like just a bit more glam. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'm sending you loads of love wherever you are in the world. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.